Wake up with us, it's time to rise and shine. Morning names on the air, we're feeling fine. We got a motto, Tomlin and bringing you the latest, there's nothing we can't do. Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional, we're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and the surrounding areas, I suppose. Good morning to you as well. Yeah, I wish it was a broadcast, like an AM broadcast, the morning show. We used to have that here. We used to have AM radio.
Oh, my God. Back in the day, yeah.
I think we were 1510. We were 1510 AM. 1510 AM. And we also had...
Were we like WK or...
We're WRHS. We didn't really have call letters because we were, I guess you could say, pirate radio, but we had shortwave bandwidth, so it was only just up on the hill.
Yeah.
We could broadcast football games. And we also had FM radio, and I think that was 94.3. WRHS coming at you live.
We do have some of those recordings buried somewhere.
We really do. I got to go find those. Those are the old MP3s, back when MP3s were just being born.
And they're stored on all of your iOmega zip drives that you
yes.
use Firewire for.
Yeah, I don't. Sometimes stuff gets lost to history. Thinking about all the things that we've done.
I talked about this article a couple weeks ago, where there are historians whose jobs are to go into floppy disks and to restore that data, because all of this information is retained in today's medium.
I think there's a lot of creativity that I've lost just on old computers I've had.
Oh my God.
And have thrown out, or they're just in a desk drawer somewhere and I've forgotten. And there's hard drives that I haven't been able to pull the data off of, of stuff that I've created, stories I've written, pictures I've taken.
Yeah.
I think we have old cameras and camcorders that still have historical data, if you will.
Oh, we have
of birthday parties,
boxes of VHS tapes, and the standing joke in my family is, because you always make the recording Christmas Eve, the standing joke is we never watch them. You just have to record them.
Well, we recorded the family reading of The Night Before Christmas.
Yep. And then we ask Santa. Well,
and
we're hoping that.
Well, we recorded it. We've been recording it since 2006, I think.
Okay.
And we have a recording of every single year. And every year we listen to a couple of them.
No.
When we go to record it.
That
is the tradition. The tradition is, you hold on to some of that stuff. We have such a great opportunity to have more historical family data. Think of how many pictures your kids have of themselves versus how many pictures are of you.
Once again, so in class, we're watching actual film footage from 1901. And one of the things you notice is everyone's staring at the camera and trying to explain to the students, like 100 years ago, 150, 120, some 100 years ago.
Right when I was born.
Yeah. You and me both. Cameras were rare. Like you would not see a camera. So here's a person with a box and they're cranking it. They're saying, look at this. It's a very weird. It's as if Martians were to land. But nowadays on your phone, like, not only can this thing call people, you can take photos, and you can take more than how many photos on film?
Oh, it used to be 16, 24, or 32 if you were willing to spend a lot of money for the cartridge. Yeah. Or if you had the 110 camera, I think those were only 12. Yep. Like you had 12 or 24.
I started with the thin ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started with one of those.
The pocket cameras, they used to call them. Yeah.
But you only had 24 opportunities for a photo, so you had to make sure that they were good photos. Now you just put on blast, like you just take it.
That's the worst.
All over the time.
There was some joy to dropping your film off to get it delivered or to developed.
Well, it was terror.
And then you have to wait to see what happened when you got it back. And you'd be like, I don't recognize any of these people. It's just nothing but blurs.
Yeah, was there a smudge on there? Was the f-stop wrong? Did it not advance right? Then you get the random ones that's like half a photo, half black because it advanced wrong. And
yeah. Now you get a 2-year-old eating birthday cake. You take 1,500 photos of that one moment. So you can capture that one special.
And the craziest is your phone will then say, this is the best one. If you want to see the rest, you can see the rest. But I think this is the best one.
Yes. And then they go, here's your memory for that day. And then they they bring it back up on. There's a lot that goes on. I'm not against it.
But it's also transient lost data because all of my data is stored on my drive. When, like, if this phone goes or if I cancel that drive, or
Well, we have Google Home,
Mhm.
and so we have it attached to our accounts. So at home, the images come up, so it's like a living photo frame.
for now, but then the next couple of generations have to retain access to that, or all of that is
We are working on a
Gone.
family website where we dump all that stuff and kind of archive it, kind of like our own Ancestry and Me kind of thing to put together
But-
all
but-
the other
and-
pieces. But that takes time.
No, but-
Archival footage takes a while to get done.
It does. But the new medium's opening all these new problems. Like you had the old family photo albums that took up too
Well,
much
I
space.
think my family's follow my
Now.
Instagram, so won't that
It's
be
not
the
about-
historical?
No, because it's about several generations from now. That's the question you have to ask. Yeah, your kids right now have thousands of photos of themselves. Will their grandkids have thousands of photos of grandma and grandpa?
They'll have access to them, but
Maybe.
it's kind of cool looking back at some of the black and white photos we see of family
Yep.
and then realize what they were doing. Like, we just had a collection of a day at the lake
Okay.
that we saw with I believe with my wife's family, going out there and seeing what they were doing. And it is interesting to see that, but there's not that many of them.
No, there's not, which makes
Now, if you
that
have a
much
day of a
important.
lake, you have videos, you have cut down, shorts and clips, put to music of what going on.
But how old are those black and whites?
I got to say at least at minimum 80
Okay.
years, 100.
Will these digitals be here in 80, 100 years? Or will
I
they
don't know.
also go away?
I don't know. They'll be with all my cassette tapes. I don't know.
And your 8 tracks
And my 8 tracks. I don't know. That's a great question. We'll see. Only time will tell. Well, that was a philosophical thing. I think it started with the art debate.
It did.
Today is B-Day. There are 2 half days coming up, and then you have Friday off. So pay attention to your schedule. Make sure you get all your homework done because this marking period is about to come to a screeching halt. It is school bus safety week. School bus safety.
Interesting.
They didn't say drivers. They just said school bus safety. So I'm assuming they're thanking the drivers for being safe, but they didn't say school bus. So thank you to all the school bus drivers who do keep all our children safe as they drive. The Great Pumpkin Contest is going to be happening. Make sure you decorate it. And today we have the University of Massachusetts from Dartmouth coming in. Congratulations to Leah Zank, who is the 2025 NVL champion.
Yeah, we'll have to have her on.
Yeah, we will. Chess Club is every Tuesday. That is today. This is a Tuesday. And if you're looking to join the math team, find that code on the slideshow and join it on Schoology. And then if you looked at your pictures for school and you're like, I didn't like that photo, we have something for you.
What's that?
You can do it again.
Oh, a redo.
A redo. It is
I
a
like it.
redo. Or a mulligan, if you will, if you're playing golf.
Yeah.
Or if you're
vice principal.
Vice principal. Monday, October 27th. That is going to be our pitcher retake day. So drop by and make sure that you look the way you want this time. And don't forget to charge your Chromebook and listen to us every morning. Maybe just push that like button, subscribe, follow
Smash it.
us,
Yeah, do it.
be entertained, and listen to the news with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Morning, Cubs Hub story start day. First off, an incredibly rare type of Roman road has been discovered in Worcester, England. The road is-
Incredibly rare road.
Yes.
Okay.
The road less traveled. We found it.
Yes. Well preserved. It was buried under several meters of dirt.
Wow. That is
The road is said to be of, quote, global importance, with its only comparative as being roads in Rome and Pompeii.
Please tell
Discovery
me
was
it's
made
made
after
of
a
yellow
resident
brick.
noticed what appeared to be a Roman road and contacted an archaeological advisor. The road is believed to have been hidden for nearly 2,000 years. Archaeologists were brought in to establish the authenticity of the cobbled path. The road is constructed with large stones laid in bands of well-known Roman building technique. The site may be reburied to protect it from deterioration while Historic England is kept informed.
Huh. Hey, we found something. Let's bury it again.
We do that in order to protect it. It's
Oh, yeah.
survived for several thousand years underground. If we don't know how to preserve it or move it, we do rebury them sometimes.
Mhm.
What you do if you're going to rebury it, what you do is you place a coin with a current date on the bottom, and then you put the dirt on top. So when people dig down, they know that's when you got
was
to that
Great.
level.
Wow, this road was made in 2025.
There you go. All right. When House Republicans, all right, so we are now entering day 5,000 of the government shutdown.
I
Is it
think
still
it's,
shut
I think
down?
it's 22, but
Well, we're still in a conundrum now because the latest conundrum is while the House is shut down, there is the next impending due date, that being November 21st. That's when this plan, which has not yet been approved, expires.
Oh,
So there's growing consternation that the longer we stay shut down, because the House is not in session, we're not working on anything beyond November 21. So last night the Democrats for the 11th time defeated approving this. If it were to be approved, it expires on November 21st.
yeah, we're just still a month away.
and this
Exactly 1 month away.
is the
Exactly
third
1 month away.
longest, right?
Third longest thus far.
Are we going for a record?
We're going
Yeah.
for a record.
We do like to be the best at things.
All the way.
So, can we do it?
Possibly.
35 days, I think, is the record, right? And
Yeah,
so we're at
35.
22-ish right now.
Ooh, we're close.
Yeah.
We're close.
We're getting there.
2
We're
weeks.
getting
Neither side really appears ready to move or concede. So we'll see what happens.
We will see.
Sticking with political news, former French President Nicolas Sarkozy has started his 5-year prison sentence.
there.
I'm only talking about this because of the name of the president.
Oh, okay.
So he was charged with criminal conspiracy last month for his scheme to finance his 2007 presidential campaign with funds from Libya in exchange for diplomatic favors. So he was sentenced to 5 years in jail, and he reported to jail.
Okay, that's no bueno.
Yeah.
No bueno. Last bit of political news. Japan's parliament has elected its first ever national female prime minister. Tuesday, Liberal Democratic
that.
Party President Sane Takashi was elected. I cannot pronounce names. Elected prime minister by parliament, becoming Japan's first female leader after an alliance with the Japan Innovation Party.
You
But
said
it's
it
the
with gusto.
Yeah,
You said it with gusto. Like,
I tried my best.
if we weren't paying attention, we would have been like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Sheila,
There you go.
Jessica.
All right. And then last but not least, Channel 4 in the UK has debuted its first ever AI news anchor.
Wait,
Channel
that
4's
just hit.
Dispatches episode aired Monday at 8 p.m. and
Did
revealed
Tilly get hired?
in its closing moments that presenter
Really?
Aisha Gaban was 100% AI generated. Following international examples of AI presenters, Channel 4 said it chose an AI host to prompt questions about trust and authenticity following earlier uses by other broadcasters. Produced by Serafin Valora and Kello Productions, the AI anchor was guided by prompts to create a realistic digital human, though viewers noticed mouth blurring during 2 broadcasts. Channel 4 survey of 1,000 business leaders found 76% adopted AI for tasks once done by humans. 66 are excited about its use, and 41 report reduced recruitment. This comes after, backlash to AI-generated performers, such as Tilly Norwood and others.
I would be interested to see the prompts that they would use to create an AI version of me. I can only imagine.
A disorganized mess. Yes.
Ching.
So should we tell our listeners this is AI-generated?
This is AI generated. And that was the news with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Decker.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike 3 call. What a catch. Touchdown.
Time now for sports with Decker.
All right. Not much to report from last night's game because we had no games.
Wow, there you go.
There you go.
And that's the
Shut it
sports
down.
with Decker.
But we do have some games today. Tuesday is always a hot day. We have girls swimming at Mercy,
Oh, okay.
and we have volleyball at Holy
Mhm.
Cross. And this is the last regular season game, right?
This is
Cornel?
it.
All right. So hopefully you end on a good note there into NVL. So have you
Yep.
figured out your NVL positioning just yet?
No.
All right.
On
to
the
be,
court.
No.
to
playing
be
volleyball.
determined up to the last
There
day.
was a message that came through that going, hey, you might be 4, you could be 5. So
Okay.
What about 6,
because
7?
the power
Yeah.
it could be 6, you could be 7.
Yeah. All right. So you're all over the place.
We're all over the place.
All right. Very good.
It's that power ranking thing that throws everybody off. And we have a bunch of like games this week for other teams.
Sure. Not just you is in play, right?
Right. It's like
Okay.
Pokemon. You got to collect all your points.
Yeah, there you go. So that brings me to today's mascot question of the day. Girls swim is at Mercy. So what is the mascot of Mercy High School? I will give you a hint. There is
We're getting a hint today.
no theme like last week.
Oh,
So
Last week I had
it's
a good
not the
theme.
Highland Bobcat, Wildcat, Eagle, Hawk.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying there's no, they're not all the same like last week.
Spartans.
Crusaders.
Crusaders is incorrect.
Oh, man. Hey, wait, you
I
guys makes it
faith
sound like it was right.
For me,
Yeah, sure.
The
Lancers.
Hearts.
The Lancers and the Hearts are also incorrect. They are the Mercy Tigers.
Oh.
Mercy
Okay.
Tigers. Good try though.
Feels like an oxymoron.
Yeah, it just seems, yeah.
There's no mercy by those Tigers. So that means I am catching up 16-17.
Ooh,
Oh, we're
we got to
right
step
in
our
there.
game up.
I
Yeah.
think that's the
No more
game up
goofing
though.
off.
I think we'll see how it goes. But there was a lot of action in the professional sports world there, including a dinger by George Springer. UConn's own, Connecticut's own George Springer sends the Toronto Blue Jays to the World Series with a 3-run home run in the 7th inning to beat the Seattle Mariners, meaning the World Series will have a international flavor. We'll have the LA Dodgers against the Toronto Blue Jays.
And after the trivia from the Mariners, I kind of felt bad.
Seattle still-
Yeah.
Seattle still goes winless.
Seattle
Yeah.
is still World Series less. I think it's been 32 years since the Blue Jays have been in a World Series, so
All right.
good for them
The
there.
90s,
But
it
not
was.
the Mariners who were from the 60s. So that's a longer drought if my math is correct.
Your math is mathing.
My math is mathing.
Yeah.
There were some good NFL games last night there. I stayed up and watched the Detroit Lions win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
Yeah, so
That was fun. That's a good one.
Detroit looks like the class of the NFC there.
That defense is smart.
They are certainly better than any other NFC North team that I am aware of. How about you? What do you think about that?
I strongly disagree. There was this,
Oh.
Strenuous.
there was this one particular team that I believe trounced them week 1. So
Week one's a long,
That's- yeah,
I
long
know, but
time ago.
That's almost Seattle Mariners.
but
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
haven't seen him a second time yet, and I hear
Yeah.
that they see each other 2 times. So we'll
They
see
will.
what happens.
The good thing about that will be settled on the field.
It will.
Did you almost say pitch?
No,
On
I
the
almost said
court.
Yeah. I was like, well, settle on the court, and I was like, no,
Court
they won't
field
do
pitch
that.
placed to that ball.
Although
game
some of
played.
those AstroTurfs probably feel like courts there, the way the firmness of the Astro turf. But no, that's all I got for sports.
All right.
I like that. That's my new throw out. Yeah. That's all I got.
That's all I
Yeah.
got. And that's the sports with Decker. All right, it's day 2 just for you. Hope you get your week under control. And don't forget, on behalf of the show, he's Tomlin. He's Decker. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
Morning mayhem, it's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.